What up, Timmers here. Now, here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films and series that premiered this week, whether it be theater, streaming, etc. Alright, now, of course, last week was Deadpool Wolverine, so there are some other stuff to look forward to. First up, we got Trap, the the horror film directed by M. Night Shyamalan, starring Josh Hartnett, about a man and his teen daughter who realize that they're at the center of a dark and sinister event while watching a concert. And this trailer looks really good. Looks really creepy. Josh Hartnett back in the horror gang piques my interest. M. Night Shyamalan, other than Old, he has been killing in recent years. So hopefully this is a good one here. We also got Harold and the Purple Crayon, based on the very popular book of the same name, starring Zachary Levi, along with Zoe Deschanel, Lil Rel Howery. The film serves as a sequel to the original book, where the adventurous Harold grows up with his magical crayon and draws himself off the book's pages, and into the physical world. He finds that he has a lot to learn about real life. I admit the trailer. This kind of looks a little terrible. I mean, I like Zachary Levi. I like the other cast, like Zoe Deschanel's always great. Um, Lil Rel Howery, I like him, but nothing about this looks great. I mean, for one, you literally having a grown man playing with crayons. Okay, cool. So I don't know. Hopefully, it's a good one because it is directed by the guy who gave us like the Rio movies and stuff. So I believe this is actually his first like non-film from Blue Sky, if I'm not mistaken. So really cool to see him, back in the director's chair for something different. But we'll see. Anyway, all right. Now, films premiering on streaming. Not really a lot to really talk about with streaming, except on Netflix we do got the Rebel Moon, the director's cut, which I'm probably not wanting just to say that because just Rebel Moon alone was god awful. We also got Save a Bikini Bottom, the Standing Cheeks movie, which is of course like a spin-off, if you will, of SpongeBob here. Which, by the way, you can actually probably watch on Twitter rather than just waiting for Netflix. But yeah, uh, I mean, if you guys don't know much about this one, it's where like, okay, almost lost it. When Bikini Bottom is suddenly scooped out of the ocean, Sandy Cheeks and SpongeBob journey to Sandy's home state of Texas, where they meet Sandy's family and must save Bikini Bottom from the hands of evil CEO. Now, this is actually not the only SpongeBob spinoff Netflix has coming. Because next year they're also doing a Plankton spinoff, which I'm actually excited for that one. Like, I'm not really big with SpongeBob. I admit. I mean, SpongeBob was okay. Don't get me wrong. I was more of a Fairy Odd Parents, Danny Phantom type guy. Uh, but I always do like some of the supporting characters like Plankton and even Sandy. So I'm intrigued to see this. Hopefully, it's a good one. Now, of course, we also got SpongeBob film coming to theaters next year, so we're gonna be getting a lot of SpongeBob related content. All right. Also on Netflix, we got Mountain Queen: The Summits of Lakaka Sharpa, which is a documentary where Lakaka Sharpa becomes the first Nepal woman to climb and survive Mount Everest. Which, God bless her, I'll never do that. But yeah. All right. We also got film. Now other films that are coming to mostly VOD and that type of stuff, or some theaters here. We got a film called The Duel. Sadly, has nothing to do with Yu-Gi-Oh, people. This stars Dylan Sprouse, Patrick Warburton, uh, and after learning that his best friend Colin has been having an affair with his girlfriend, Woody decides that no modern form of revenge could possibly satisfy him. Instead, he challenges his closest companion to the classic contests of honor, a gentlemanly duel to the death. And I saw the preview for this; it looks terrible. I mean, what is Dylan Sprouse doing? Like, I think his brother Cole Sprouse, of course, for Sweet Life fame, I think Cole Sprouse is having the better career. Like post Sweet Life fame, because of course, Cole was on Riverdale, Lisa Frankenstein just recent, uh, that 5 Feet Apart movie. He's actually having a better career than Dylan. Like Dylan's been in that after sequel, that Beautiful Wedding, whatever. I mean, yeah, this just doesn't look all that great here. All right. There's also Blackpink's Born Pink World Tour. So if you're a fan of Blackpink, good news. They have a tour documentary concert film premiering this week. We also got a Kneecap starring Michael Fassbender. When fate brings a Belfast teacher into the orbit of self-confessed low-life scum, the needle drops on a hip-hop act like no other. Rapping in their native Irish, they lead a movement to save their mother, their to save other mother tongue here. Okay. Uh, I don't know. Could be interesting. You got Michael Fassbender. Like I don't really know much about the music group, so I can't really comment on them. But yeah, I don't know. It kind of feels like, let's say, the Irish 8 Mile. I'm getting a little bit of an 8 Mile vibe here. We also got a film called The Firing Squad, which stars Hercules himself, Kevin Sorbo, Cuba Gooding Jr., Eric Roberts, facing execution in an Indonesian prison. Three condemned inmates find unexpected solace as they embrace their faith and discover the power of hope and forgiveness. And I'm sorry, this looks terrible. Nothing about it looks intriguing. I mean, Kevin Sorbo has been doing lots of these, like, I guess he's, Christian and stuff like that, but he's been doing a lot of these, like, weird faith based stuff. Like, I still remember when he was in Hercules and Xena Warrior Princess, but his, like, career is down the tubes, in my opinion. We also got a film called Boot Camp, starring Rachel Baldwin, Emmanuel Shariki, and it's where when Whitney begins to fall off her Limitless personal trainer after signing up for an intense summer boot camp to reinvent herself. A connection inspires her to let go of her expectations of others and instead find strength to embrace her true self. That could be interesting, I guess. We also got a film called Detain, which is a thriller starring Abby Cornish, Laz Alzo, who you might know from The Boys fame, Mood Bloodgoon, Justin H. Min, some really cool cast members. A woman wakes up in a police integration room with no memory of the night prior. Something does not seem quite right about this police station. So, could be interesting. I like Abby Cornish. She's always good, so could be intriguing. Alright, you also got the horror film All My Friends Are Dead, which is a slasher horror film starring Jojo Siwa, where a group of college friends rent an Airbnb for the biggest music festival of the year. However, their weekend of partying soon takes a deadly turn as a mass killer murders them one by one according to their sins. That actually does look pretty fun. I mean, this is from the same director of the Collector movies, so I'm intrigued to see this because of that alone. Although Jojo Siwa's acting, I don't know if I can buy that, but it it's a horror film. I don't expect great acting, right? So, we also got a film called Sebastian, where an aspiring young writer in London begins living a double life as a S worker. I'm not gonna say the full title because I don't know how, but in order to research his debut novel, that could be interesting, I guess. We also got a film called Peak Session. An emotionally lost woman forms an unexpected bond with a wilderness guide while on a summer vacation with her fiance. That could be intriguing. We also got a film titled Coot, which stars Billy Magnuson, Peter Sarsgaard, Fisher Stevens, and it's set during the 1918 flu pandemic, which was pretty much like the pandemic we had. It was pretty much like a COVID pandemic of the 1910s there. It follows a rebellious servant who leads a revolt against his wealthy employer. That could be interesting. Check out. We also got a film called War Game, not to be confused with the Matthew Broderick classic. It's about a group of U.S. Defense Intelligence and elected policymaker spending 5 presidential administrations participant in an unscripted role play exercise members of the U.S. military in the wake of the contested presidential election. That could be interesting to check out. We got something called Escape from Germany. As Hitler's army closed its borders in 1939, American missionaries become trapped inside Germany. Word spreads to help the LDS missionaries escape. Pretty intriguing there. We also got a film called Dark Feathers, which stars Michael Madsen, and follows Kate, a woman that must choose loyalty to a historical Asian clan, and her non-traditional love amidst the deaths of her dance partners being investigated by her new lover. Okay, that could be interesting. We also got a Dr. Jekyll film starring Eddie Izzard, where Dr. Jekyll focuses on Nina Jekyll finding friendship with her newly hired help, Rob, who must work together to prevent Hyde from destroying her life. Now you already know the whole story of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, so there's always been lots of Dr. Jekyll stuff, whether it's like the original Dr. Jekyll or maybe the modern take, which is the Night Professor. That definitely had a little bit of a Dr. Jekyll Hyde feel. So there's that. Now on the TV front, we got Futurama returning to Hulu, Unsolved Mysteries, which is of course season 4. Based on the true crime mystery documentary. That of course returns to Netflix. Unstable with Rob Lowe and his son John Lowe, where an introverted man must save his eccentric biotech entrepreneur father and his company from disaster. Now, the first season was intriguing, so it's gonna be interesting to check out the second. We got a Good Girls Guide to Murder, which actually premiered on the BBC, but it's premiering on Netflix this week. It stars Emma Myers, who plays Pip Fritz Aboney, who is not satisfied that the killing of a local schoolgirl has been investigated. Have has been investigated enough and takes matters into her own hands, producing her EPQ on the topic. Really nice to see Emma Myers doing like more stuff. Of course, she has like Wednesday season 2 coming next year. She's in Minecraft, so really cool to see her branching out more here. Last but not least, we got Batman Cape Crusader coming to Amazon. The, this time around, you got Bruce Wayne, who goes beyond his humane capabilities and transforms into an dynamic figure, Batman. His crusade for justice brings an unexpected allies, but his actions also to perilous consequences. You also got Hammond Linkletter voicing Batman. I'm intrigued to see this. It actually has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes, so lots of people are liking it. Looks intriguing. I mean, it's a shame that we don't have the great Kevin Conroy back, but that sounds really interesting. So I'm hoping it's a good one, but we'll see. And also, you got J.J. Abrams attached. Like, what more can you ask for? But that's pretty much it. Let me let you guys. Which of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in Trap, Harold and the Purple Crayon, uh, Batman Cape Crusader? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for notification. This is Simon signing.